Hey everyone, it's Saturday. Sorry, not Saturday. I meant to say it's Sunday. Hope everyone's day is going well. My day's been going well. Watched a little bit of Star Wars and some other stuff has happened. But as usual, I guess I could just call this Genshin Sunday by now, since this is what I've been playing every Sunday since I started streaming. But yeah. And also, I forgot to mention this yesterday, but if you haven't seen it, but if you don't know this VTuber, her name is Bao. She's a whale VTuber, and recently she did a VTuber tier list called, where and basically is a list and smash your pass on it, and yours truly was in it. And if you want to know, got a smash, so that's pretty good. Though I didn't expect what she said about my model. Is I didn't expect her to say that I had a Waluigi mustache, about my black tribal markings that are on my face. She called him a Waluigi mustache. I mean, tell me, Chad, do I look like I have a Waluigi mustache? Do I? Be honest. Do I have a Waluigi mustache? Because that's not what I was trying to do when I made this model. Is I was trying to make the markings. If you watch Star Wars, there was a Sith named Darth Maul, and that's what I was doing when I made these markings. I put the markings on the face because I really like the species that Darth Maul is, because all the Zabrak, Dathomir and Zabraks, they have black markings on their faces, and I thought when I was looking at, oh, it might be cool to add some of my own black markings, so that's what I did. I based them off of Darth Maul's markings, but as you can see, I did my own. I had an own style, and you really can't see a whole lot of it because it's covered up with the hair and the hood. But that's what it was. I didn't intend for it to be a Waluigi mustache. That I didn't take it as an insult when she called it a Waluigi mustache. I thought that was funny, because if you can't laugh at yourself, you really got no real sense of humor. I got no problem laughing at myself every now and then, because that was pretty good and funny. Because I know she probably didn't mean to do it, but if you haven't checked out Bao, I would definitely suggest checking her out, because she is a very nice person, and she can pretty sing. Because that one song she did, Arcade Night, I really like that song that she did. But actually, if you could, I actually wouldn't mind doing a collab with her at some point, with her and with some other VTubers that I know of. For me, when it comes to the VTubers, I don't, and when it, in general, I really don't care if you're big or small. I just care about personality, and that's what matters to me when it comes to collabing. But first, I like to know of, or get to know people before I do, and since I know about, if she asked me to collab, with her, I would definitely say yes. Just getting some of my drink, but yeah, that's how it is with that. And though, Alara, to tell you the truth, I did post my PNG in Alara's tier list, but I didn't see myself in the tier list. I don't, but I'm not gonna be too upset. I'm not too upset over it, because technical issues, or it could have been like there were just so many people that posted on it that had to make some cuts, and I completely understand. So that's how it is. So why don't we go ahead and get into Genshin? And before I do continue with the story, I do want to try to work on getting these type of mushrooms in order to ascend to Mona, because I am close to ascending her. I just need to get these mushrooms, and they only grow. And I know there's some in Mondstadt, so I'm gonna be doing a little climbing before we continue with the story. Because I want to do it because because the characters gain experience while fighting, and I want to do that. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be working on ascending Mona, and I'm also going to get the mush. I'm also gonna continue with the story where we left off, which we were at the Jade Palace. So let's just go. So let's go ahead and head over into Genshin, shall we? And I just remembered I need to put the audio back on. Don't want it to be where it's silent again, because I remember the last time I did that, it was silent for half an hour and a half, and you missed the audio of an epic cutscene as well when I defeated Storm Terror, and I didn't like that one bit. Oh, you gotta love this music. Ooh, Paimons, and I can use them to get some more wishes. Do the project process. The version 2.7 update will be postponed. We sincerely apologize for inconvenience caused. We thank you for your patience. Oh man, they delayed the update. That kind of sucks, because I was hoping to see the new characters. Because I just think it was if I remember from what I read on the stuff, it was where they were gonna release a new character, and she was gonna be an Aqua Bow. But I don't know. I think I might save. I'm thinking of saving my wishes to try to get the in order to get the. Sorry, in order to get the new Electro character, because the only one I have is for Electro wise is Lisa, and so I'm thinking I should save my wishes, because let me see, how many do I have now? Yeah, I got up to 21 wishes, so I'm thinking I'm saving them for the new Electro character. I can't remember her name, but that's who I want to get, because I do need a new Electro, because the one I got is Lisa at the time. Like literally, I've gotten multiples of and also the Traveler is the only wind one I have as well, because he's the only one that can use wind at the time, because I don't have any other wind characters, and I only have one Electro, but I got at least one. Oh wait, no.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
I got 1, 2, 3 of my characters are Aqua, and 3 and no, not 3. 2 of them are Ice, 2 of them are Fire. Well, I don't know if you count the Traveler also in, because he can use the Earth. Well, but then I would have only 2 Earth, and I only got 1 Electro, which is her. So yeah, I need some. So yeah, I need a new Electro. Plus, I had a really hard time with the Ascension quest when I did it. Oh, I remembered I need to go to Mondstadt, because I know that's where some of the mushrooms are. Yeah, remember there's one, yeah, there are a whole bunch of them up here. Okay, let's see. Do I have enough to send Mona? I just need to get one more, and I know exactly where to get one more because I saw it. I'm gonna check to see if there might be another one up here. Didn't see one, so I'll just go over here. Okay, time to ascend Mona.
One step closer.
And this is what, like you said, you don't get a wish every time you. I kind of wish they had it where it was like that. Okay, I'm gonna. It seems that. And I'll need to get more of these, you know. Probably level her up. Okay, I need. Okay, so I have to fight more of those in order to get her up, but at least I got her up.
La da 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 da.
'Cause I know there's a bunch of mushrooms over here. I might as well work on getting some of these so I can send Mona when the time comes. I'll at least have something out of the way when it gets time to really ascend Mona.
Share your troubles with the wind. Or Barbados will respond to you.
Spirit recent days intensely worried. Servants formed down there. Go to the chasm to clear the path for a new adventure. Okay, so I need to complete this quest. A teapot. I need to complete a new star approaches first. Oh, I need to check on story quests. The Klee story. Thank you for welcome in. I'm gonna call you Ace. Welcome in, Ace, for the first time chatting. I hope your day's been good. My name is Arcantos. I'm an ancient ice demon. I play video games and I do 3D modeling. I hope your day's been going well. Welcome in. The Klee story. I don't know what that is because I've only been mainly doing like the story quests, but I don't have any of the story quests unlocked yet. I'm not at the rank yet to do them. I'm actually about to finish, continue working on the story quests that I've been on, but I was just watching them. I didn't realize I was. Oh, you mean looking at them? You mean the story quest? So yeah. The story quest. I've gotten to where I have these, but I also have these as well. But I still don't know much about it because like recently unlocked it, and it's where I have to be like at a certain rank in order to do them, and I only got one key at the moment. Oh, this is. Oh, I should probably do this one because there are only 8 days remaining on it. This definitely seems like a quest that needs to be done in time since there's only. I know they give me. I know the daily quests give me Paimons, but right now I got a good amount. I should probably actually before I actually do. I should probably knock those out of the way. So I'll go ahead and do that. Since I'm already near one, I'll just teleport over here. I got a good amount of Paimon. I've been using the Paimons to get wishes for the event because I'm saving up my wishes for 2.7 to get. I don't know if I'll get the Aqua, the new Aqua character But I think I'm gonna save them for the Electro because I only got one Electro.
Shadows of fate.
Mona's definitely one of my favorite characters in the game. Thank you, you saved my life. Those slimes came out of nowhere. I didn't think they would show up around these parts. Before I knew what was happening, I was surrounded. Please don't tell my father. He's already been nagging me to stay at home. Saying the slimes around here are supposed to be getting more hostile recently. The slimes appearing closer to the city. I've been stuck at home for days, and now I managed to slip out today without him noticing. If you don't mind, could you check if the coast is clear? If not, get rid of the slimes for me. It looks like my father will never find out. See, do I have a teleport? It might be best to go over here and then glide over. Yeah, you do kind of wonder about that, Ace, because, but then again, it's like a lot. All I can say about that, it would be game logic, because they do it to where you get rewards in the games. Trying to get this offering. There we go. Game logic is the only sense I can see why we'd be able to get the rewards, be able to afford rewards for me. That's the way I can see how they're able to give them to me. That, or they might have been storing up for a long time. Okay, I need to use wind on this.
Wind blade.
Written in the stars. Delved into destiny.
Spirit blade. Attack. Force my blade.
Shadows of fate.
And there we go. Now to see which ones to complete next. Ah, there we go. This I should probably do this one. Star has been sighted in the wilderness, threatening the safety defeat. Put an end to the threat. Defeat Eye of the Storm. Okay. Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. Party set up. I'm gonna switch him out with Lisa.
I'll keep an eye on you.
Ooh, crystals. Need to get those, definitely. Cheap move.
My.
Decided by destiny.
Come a little closer. Don't be such a brute.
And then take care of that. Okay, before I continue, need to go to a statue, so heal my party. Things working. Everything's working just fine. Yeah.
Divination is about precisely foretelling one's written destiny. Over-embellishing that fate only leads to misconception.
See, how many offerings do I have? Only got 2, and I need about 4 more. Okay, let's see here. Last 2. This one's it. Destroy Hilly Troll Towers. That'll be easy. Oh, I was already here.
Verdict is...
Written in the stars.
With the wind!
They certainly got a shocking surprise.
Let me scribe.
Okay, one more commission to do. When you're able to teleport, it's so much easier to get around.
Time for retribution! Ha! Ha! Yeah! Ha! 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 Burn!
Okay, with commissions done. Time. Oh, welcome in, Omar. Thank you for welcome. Thank you for the first time chatting. I hope your day's been going well, and my day has been going well. Hey, my name. Welcome on into the stream. My name is Arcantos. I'm an ancient ice demon. I do video games and 3D modeling. And my day. Where my day's been going well. I just finished the commissions, and I just saw that there is like a limited quest. So what I'm doing is I'm going over to the Adventures Guild to get turn in my commissions, and I'm gonna check out what this limited quest is.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the adventure. Thank you for completing today's...
Okay, let's see. I think I got enough to get another wish from the shop. Let's see. Yep. Oh, Omar, thank you for following. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for joining. Thank you for following. I really do appreciate it. So far, I would have to say my favorite characters my favorite would have to be Mona, because she's the first 5-star I've gotten, and also she's really helped me out a whole lot when dealing with it. Another one would have to be D-Luke. Though I will admit, with the gacha, it has not been very kind to me, except for when I got Mona and D-Luke, because the past ones I've done, you know, with the intertwine, I've gotten Chong Yun and Zing. I've gotten these two, and I'm not kidding you. When I did the banners, I got him 3 straight times in a row, and I got him 3 straight times in a row. So that's why my character selection is kind of limited, because I just had bad luck with the gacha. But what I'm currently doing is, I'll even come over here, is you see how many wishes I got here? I'm currently saving them. I'm not going to do this banner, because I'm saving them for the 2.7 update, because I know they're going to release a new Aqua character and also a new Electro. Hey, Fire Dragon, welcome in. And my day's been going well. I hope your day's been going well as too. Welcome on in. I just finished doing the commissions. Oh, that also reminds me. Need on the expeditions. Yep, gonna send Jong Yun. And let's see, Mondstadt. Sent another character out, guys. I'll just send D-Luke back out because he's good with the stones. Oh, I can do more than just 2 now. I wonder if it's because I ascended. I didn't notice I could do more than just 2. So I think I will send Noel. And so to those who are here, this goal right here, that's right here in the corner, Omar and Ace, this goal here is, if I get to 50 followers, I'm gonna do a 3D cut gem stream. And what that means is I'm gonna be modeling, you know, the cut gems that you would see like in jewels and that kind of stuff. I'm gonna be modeling them on. I'm gonna be doing a stream where I just model out a whole bunch of different cut gems, and go through them. Because with those, they can be easy, but they're also complex as well. And a really good goal to have. So since I got the commissions done, I'm gonna look and see what this quest is here, because this has really piqued my interest, considering it's a limited time kind of quest. Let's find out what this mystery quest is, because it certainly got me interested, because I want to know what this quest is about. Let's see. Oh, I got some itchy eye. That's better.
I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back?
No, D-Luke, you're not getting out of work that easily. Western Realms. Hello there, is something wrong? Oh, Lesser Lord Kusa Ali, I don't know how to pronounce the name. I have indeed met with disaster. Kusanali, I guess. Be blessed. Are you two great heroes who've come to rescue poor Nazafarin? Huh? This is indeed what they call, what do they call it again? A blanket on a cold day, a gift of charcoal in the rain. What? I honestly don't know what that means. Are those things that people from Sumeru say, or what? Yeah, nobody from Sumeru we met before has said anything remotely like that. That's true. Also, pretty sure rain's not a good time for charcoal. A gift from charcoal in the snow, maybe? Yes, that's right, indeed. You are a gift from charcoal amidst the snow. We'll never mind that for now, so... You're called Nesafarin, right? Well then, Nesafarin, what can we do to help you? What a bright one you are, and to the point, too. In truth, I, Nesafarin, am facing the greatest crisis of my existence. Oh, great heroes. Just Paimon and do things, and this is Arcantus. Yep, that's me, Arcantus, at your service. What a pleasure it is. Nice to meet you. I am Nesafarin. It's fine you mentioned your name before. Anyway, what trouble are you in? So here's what happened. I have a very ambitious friend named some of these names it's hard to pronounce unless it was audio, then I would know how to say them. She once told me that she would manufacture a seasoning that would bring happiness to all people. How's this seasoning supposed to do that? Nesafarin isn't sure either. Still, Paran said that this seasoning would make any dish especially delicious. I'm certain that happiness may be found through especially delicious food. Oh, so that's how it would work. You didn't take much convincing. Yep, definitely. Paimon doesn't take a whole lot of convincing. If food's a reward, Paimon's gonna be going after it real quick. She went on a trip overseas just so she might be able to create that seasoning. But she has been incredibly busy with work, what with her traveling and doing research at the same time. And I, her friend, could do little from the sidelines as Sumeru. So I decided I must help her somehow. I've given the matter some thought based on the direction of the conversations we had beforehand. I was so grieved that I did not eat or drink. After grieving to the point neither eating nor drinking, I finally realized what it was that I could do. Greed might not be the right word to use here. Ah yes, thank you for the reminder. Leeway, foster, far. I don't know how to. I don't know that word either. Really are hard to use. I need to study them more. Come on, let's get back to the topic. What did you think of? Ah yes, I came up with an idea. Essentially, I could follow Parva's train of thought to create some seasoning recipes before adding them to the dishes and asking people what they think of them. I mean, to help Parva conduct a market study and send her data we obtain from it. As you know, practical studies are very important aspects to the research. This is as much as I can do for the most busy friend. While I don't think that the seasoning recipes that I've come up with are what she's looking for necessarily, but I believe that feedback that people will give regarding the seasonings shall help Parvar create the seasoning of her dreams. That's why I've come to Leeway, famous for its gourmet food. It's said that the people here truly love food. I'm sure they'll give me just the inspiration I need. Just give me, I bet if you just give me some beef ramen, I'm pretty sure I'd be happy. But then again, I always am a meat eater, otherwise I wouldn't have these sharp teeth. So, you have figured out what seasonings you want to use yet, or do you need help with that too? No, blessed Kusanai above, don't worry, leave the pondering about the recipe to me, the one from Simaru. We are most adept at seasoning our food. In fact, we have already come up with something in the time we were talking. So yes, thank you very much. You two are indeed great saviors of a poor Nezafaran. Yes, indeed. Sure, you're welcome. So what do you need our help with, actually? In truth, I thought I, Nezafaran, have indeed thought of new seasoning. I know not a soul here in Leeway, nor my some manner here professional. I really wish with a lot of the I like it when the stories, because they have it where it's audio and I don't have to read everything out. I just have to listen. I kind of wish they had done this for this quest as well. Nor I, in some manner, a professional adventurer who gather my own ingredients. It shall be too difficult. Oh yes, as difficult as it would be for a rookie wet behind the ears to enter the Artemis headquarters by themselves. Or Emirate. They are an organization of warriors for hire in Simaru. They are true soldiers of fortune who will do anything for money. There are some among them who even use bizarre yet formidable powers. I shudder to even think about it. Let us back to the previous art, please. Now the Nezafaran will like the good Paimon and Arcantos to help gather ingredients according to the recipes, create things. Man, that really sucks. I really wish they would have done that. That would have made things a whole lot easier, because then all I had to do was just put it on auto to know what's going on. But at least it's not like how it is, because I never played Final Fantasy 14, but I know friends that have played it. It's one Chibi, she's played it, and what I noticed that a lot of it is where it has a lot of dialogue, and they didn't do a lot of voice acting, which I think that if they had done a lot more voice acting on the quests, it would have been a whole lot better. Let me get some of my drink. Okay. Now the Nezafaran would like good pie. Oh yeah, I already read that. Great, it says seasonings. Then we shall add them to food and bring the dishes before people, know and record their feedback for their pursuit. Oh, Pumpkin gets it. Come on, you get. Come on, you could have just said so already. Then we've got your back easy. We know tons of people. Kusanai be praised. Bless you both. Your good hearts. I will continue to dream of recipes in the meantime, and shall tell you once I finalize them. Please take this pod I had especially made for by an artisan in Sumeru. I am certain that the seasoning will make it shall bring happiness to all. Let's go, Arcantos. Paimon volunteers to taste tester number 1, by the way. Well, that yep, it explains Paimon's enthusiasm a whole lot whenever there's food involved. Come on, come on, let's get a move on. I don't know, why don't we, Shan Ling. During these event, travelers can utilize recipes they unlock to create seasoning before adding these seasonings to delicious dishes. To obtain fragment dishes, invite characters into your pod to try these fragment dishes to increase their companionship XP. Also receive different reactions from them based on their tastes. When you begin making the seasoning, the needle on the slider will move back and forth at the edge. Follow the instructions given on the recipe. Click the button on the needle points to correspond ingredients to add them into the pot. The number click attempts that make will decrease by 1 each time the needle reaches both ends. When you make a mistake in adding an ingredient, add the correct number of ingredients before you use them all your attempts, and you will succeed, or the seasoning make attempt shall be considered a failure. Okay. Unlock and complete the idle teapot quest to invite characters to your pod to try out food.
You should really bring the Knights of the...
Okay, so let me see here. See, do I have the quests unlocked? Yep, I do. Okay, so I need to get some pepper. I have this, so let me see if I general good shops. Okay. So I need to get some pepper. So if the person really wants advice, why not? Since she's in Leeway, why not just go to Xiangling? Since Xiangling is the famous chef in Leeway, would make more sense. But then again, she probably never heard of Xiangling. I just need to get some pepper, and I think good on now. How much pepper do I need? Okay, I just need 1 pepper, but I probably should try to get maybe the amounts I can get from the general store. Would probably be best to do, so that way if I make a mistake, I have more right away. Okay, there's no pepper here, so maybe I should try Mondstadt instead, since I don't see any pepper. Then again, maybe I can make pepper. Let me see the ingredients. I'm pretty sure you're able to make pepper. No, I can't make pepper, so I need to go to Mondstadt to get the pepper. Oh, the bag logo? I'll see. I'm gonna check here and see if the pepper's not here. I'll check the one with the bag logo, and yep, I'll have to check. But first, I'm gonna purchase these recipes. Oh yeah, this is the general goods. This is where it would be. Didn't really notice because I never really been here. I haven't really had a whole reason to go here. I think I will start out with 12. Okay, let's see here how this event works. Okay, cook. Okay. Uh. Okay, requirements met. Okay, so let's try this one. That sucked. Yeah, this is harder than I thought it would be. Try again. I got enough ingredients. Oh, I think I didn't know what I need. I need a way for it to be completely on it. This is harder than I thought it would be. Ah, there we go. Have to keep trying. I wish it was just where it was on the bar, it would do it. Ah, there we go. All of them complete. Okay, I can't do the quest yet, but I can do at least that part. So it looks like I can't do anything else on the quest right now because I don't have it unlocked. Yep, I can't do the chef demon. All I'm missing is the Italian mustache and the chef's hat. All I have to do is I could take my hood off, is take that off and put the chef's hat on. And then make like a cooking variation of my jacket. Then or make like a cooking variation of my jacket, like just make it all white. That would be funny if I could did like, but then again, I messed up a whole lot on the second one, so I really don't know if I should call myself a chef when I failed a lot on the second part, but since got that done, time to continue on with the main quest. But I got a lot of Paimons, so maybe I should check to see if I can get more of the wishes real quick. And oh man, that sucks. I'm only one Paimon away. Just one little Paimon. Paimon gems to get it. Oh well. I'll get it eventually, because I've been getting a lot of Paimons today. So, okay, so I need to go over there, and the closest I have is right here. I wonder, do I have any more? I only got one Geo and I need 19 more. So, let's see here.
Shadows of fate! We could do with some more fortune. Delve into destiny.
That takes care of them. So, but I know I got more enemies I need to take on. Let's say get up here, which I can see him.
There really were Fatui at the location written down on this piece of paper. And they look really mad at us too.
Step things up a little.
Time for retribution! My flame.
What?
Let's end this quickly! Use this first. Well
Going out is tiring.
let's end this
Shadows of
quickly!
fate.
That seemed to work.
These Fatui are tough.
Let me scribe.
This was well done.
Destiny cannot
and
be
I got defeated.
denied.
Okay, I was thinking, look, I'm really gonna have to play hardball when it comes to those Fatui, because they were really strong, and I didn't expect that. So I'll have to probably use some food and buffers to take them on. I mean, before I do take them on, I should probably get it goes to this waypoint and lock it so I don't always have to constantly go back here if I can.
Frostbite.
Just have to wait for my stamina to go back up. You'll get frostbite. Flash frost. I wonder what happens if I do this.
Freshness preserved. Frozen to set.
Windblade!
Chill to the bone. You're not going anywhere.
What? Yeah!
Frozen food.
Yeah!
Oh,
Maybe I wasn't meant for this world.
I think I think there's a way I'd like to take that guy out, but I need to get Amber in order to do it. First things first, I think I'll take these guys out.
Another test subject. That was freeze.
Direct assault!
Ha! I'm careless.
Because I really had a big problem with taking them all on, because I think mainly because of that that ice one being in the way of the attack, so of my attacks. So if I take him out, I'm pretty sure I'll have an easier time when dealing with the Earth. Earth Fatui.
Finally done.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Hunter becomes the hunted.
What do you think, cutie?
At the ready.
You'll get frostbite. Now you're not going anywhere. Frozen descent.
He can't even get to me because he's stuck on there.
Now you're not going anywhere.
Maybe slow, but it's taking his health out.
Frozen descent. Now you're not going anywhere. 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 Cooked food.
And there he goes, down and out.
Let's not waste time. Let's end this quickly.
Let it rain.
Stay right there.
Okay, now that ain't right.
Almost. Verdict is end this quickly. I will end you.
Damn you!
Written in the stars. Leave my space. Curses.
Let's end this quickly. Let's not waste time.
Delve into destiny. My reckoning. Let's go.
Let's end this quickly. Finish this first. This is trouble.
Where did I go wrong?
Escapes my sights. Go, go, Baron Bunny. Not so must keep training.
My. You're in for a little shock.
Let's end this quickly. Harden up. Let's not waste time. Use this first.
Looks like I got carried away.
Let's just hope I don't have to fight them all again.
Here comes trouble.
Oh, that ain't right.
Here comes trouble. I will end you. Let's not waste time.
My flame has been extinguished.
Tired.
I hate that. If it's Huey, I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him.
That seemed to work. Let's not waste time.
There can be no excuse for defeat.
What a miss. Who's this?
Let me scribe. This was not foretold.
See, I hate that. I hate that hammer Fatui because he won't get out of my way.
Destiny cannot be.
See, the hammer wants getting in my way.
You're in for a little shock.
Use this first.
Come a little closer. I knew I should have stayed home.
Really, I don't know because there seems to be in the way. Because every time I go to, it seems to be pointing to that area. I need to go back and heal.
This world is full of
If I can avoid fighting it, that electro element Fatui, it will be a lot easier. Yeah, maybe you're right. I really hope I don't have to fight him because I'm trying to take. Because what I was trying to do is I was trying to take out the. Trying to take out the Geo Fatui, but the Geo Fatui was getting in my way. Not to mention, we're having it to where it respawned.
Use this first. Shouldn't be careless. Have a load of this. Let's move. Have a load of this. Eat up! Eat up! You need to hurry up! This one's well done! Feel strong! Let's move! Have a load of this!
So it'll be easier to take on the Fatui if I can get him away from the Electro, because I think I found what I need to do. If I can avoid fighting the Electro, everything will be a lot easier.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Use this first.
time for retribution.
This is I will end you.
Let me scry. Decided by destiny.
Use this first. That's
And there goes that Fatui.
death.
Oh, I must have hit the Electro by mistake. Maybe if I get further enough, I don't have to fight him. Okay, let's see if I can. Yep.
There are so many talismans here. And some stacks of blank paper, too. What are they for?
Looks like they're copying a pattern of on the talisman.
Paimon's seen this pattern before. But where? Oh, Paimon knows! It looks just like the sigil of permission the child gave you. But how did a relic of the Adepti end up in the hands of someone like Child? Suspicious.
Very suspicious. Well, I can tell it doesn't look like it's not just a relic.
Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Geo created the Sigil of Permission, it wasn't to be used as some old relic. Talismans like that were once used in the Archon War to channel divine powers. Maybe the Fatui are copying the Sigil of Permission in hopes of achieving a similar effect. Being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew, that sounds pretty dangerous.
Yep, the Fatui are definitely up to something. That's for sure.
And the plot thickens. We'll need to keep an eye on Child, that's for sure.
I never trusted him to begin with.
Alright, that's enough sticking around here. We gotta go meet up with Zhang Li soon. The last stop on our rite of parting preparations tour is Dihua Marsh. Let's go! Paimon hates being late.
So Diwa Marsh. So I probably, if I go here, I can get there. We're back in just a quick sec. Okay. Just making sure everything's working, because I want no mistakes to happen, because sometimes don't know what could happen times, and I am not fighting the that guardian, no siree. Still traumatized from what happened with the adventure rank ascension quest, because that guard was tough to take down.
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago.
Yeah,
Did
sure.
you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
It was so big and pretty and expensive. Paimon's never seen such a fancy
Jade Chamber, I forgot to call that. I thought it was Jade Palace.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust? What did you talk about with her?
She's super rich and so generous. Paimon thinks she's very friendly.
Yeah, they're only really friendly when it suits their interests.
Yeah, his take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. He thinks that even the tactless Yuheng is more trustworthy than her.
Oh. So you also met with Keqing then? What did she have to say?
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart, though they are both members of the Qixing. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions. Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. No ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her. Even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan, She would never give up the Jade Chamber.
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most important thing to her then?
Why, Mora, of course.
True. Oh, that would make more. That makes sense.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have constantly been trying to sink their fingers into Liyue, and that they aren't to be trusted.
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me in the least.
And now they're trying to reproduce the sigil of permission.
No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the Fatui. Always be on your guard.
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting in Dihua Marsh?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll be gathering wild glaze lilies.
Glaze lilies? But why did we come all the way out here? Doesn't the garden in Yujing Terrace have some? Even Qingsa Village has glaze lilies. Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is always tending to flowers. Maybe we could ask her.
No. Those lilies have all been gardened by people. They won't do it all. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that listens to human song. Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides, and the land was flooded, turning it into the marsh you see now. Nearly all the glaze lilies were wiped out.
Oh,
Of
no.
course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. But very few people know that glaze lilies may still be found in the wild. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting, we must grind up the wild lilies and place the powder in a censer of everlasting incense. But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers.
You mean you need me to pick them? Yep. Or should I? No, I'm gonna go. So you need me to sing?
That's correct. Your singing will surely bring out the strongest fragrance from the flowers.
So how good is your singing?
Not very good. Don't ask me to sing, because I can tell you right now, I didn't sing when I was a little kid, but I can tell you right now, don't ask me to sing, because my voice, I don't think, is meant for singing. So I'm gonna go, I can hold a tune.
Why doesn't Paimon believe you?
We'll only know once he starts singing.
Because I can tell you it was not very good, because if you ever played Sly 3, Honor Among Thieves, it would be like if you, when you're doing the mission with Bentley where you have to do a duet with the main villain. It seems at the moment, but it's where you have to do that. And it's where, like, when you fail it, and you go, you go, oh, it's so terrible, I can't go on.
Whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Liyue?
That could be it, or they didn't like my singing because like I said, that I don't sing very good.
Fate is upon you. Ha! Delve into destiny.
Damn you! Time for retribution!
Leave my space.
With the wind!
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. You're in for a little...
Damn you!
That takes care of them.
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
Those flowers were quite... yeah, they did put up quite a fight.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower.
Oh, you put on audio.
Strange. These petals look interesting. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value. Let's collect what we can of these petals.
Well, that's nice and all, but will those petals be useful for the rite of parting?
Unfortunately, no.
That's so lame. Excuse me.
Oh, it's gotten you.
Searching for glaze lilies? Oh, hey! It's... What's-her-face? Paimon can't remember.
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name. Ah, that reminds me. How was your visit to the Jade Chamber?
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
No, you didn't.
We found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Huh. Something seems a little off about Ganyu. She's acting different from the first time we met. Where's her serious attitude now?
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now, I am simply out on a stroll to see the flowers.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not just enjoy the gardens of the city?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, I wouldn't be able to bear it. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the windows to block my view of the gardens.
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't processed my emotions yet. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis. It's truly a changing of the guard.
So that means...
Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7. The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. She is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. The city has never had to bid farewell to its deity.
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This is a little sudden. As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality. Since Rex Lapis has passed, the time of Liyue's contract with the gods and Adepti has now reached its end.
Huh? Did you just say, as an Adeptus?
Yes, I am a mix of human and Chilean. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day.
So you're half Quinlan. That explain... Yeah. I'm gonna say that it would explain the horns. Yeah, it would.
Well, let's save that conversation for another day. You say that you are here looking for glaze lilies? I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked one myself. Here, you may have it if you wish.
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact, I sang a local Liyue ballad to it.
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too. Thanks, Gunyu.
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the upcoming farewell for our ancient lord. If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now. Good luck.
And that just about does it. Our preparations for the rite of parting are mostly finished. Given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting end to our tasks, in more ways than one.
Shang Li seems suited to working in agricultural development. Too bad he doesn't know when to bring his Mora with him when we need it.
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him starting a business in Liyue.
I've had enough ventures in my life already. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount of effort. And once business is at full steam, the stress of it all only wears away at you over time. So you must be careful to take the time to step back and re-examine yourself. If left unchecked, the wear and tear on your heart may go well past mending.
Wow.
True.
See, Zhongli sounds like he's already seen it all. Alright, I think it's about time we head back to Liyue Harbor now.
Wild glaze lily. But before I go back to Liyue, I'm going to... Oh, first I need to go to the achievements. Claim. Okay. Now with that, go over to... Need to head over to the statue. to get healed. Okay, all healed up. Time to head back to Liyue.
Huh? What happened? The city gate is swarming with Millilith and the Fatui?
Something
This
tells me I'm.
atmosphere is highly abnormal. It seems as though something big has happened. We should ask around a little, just to be safe.
Something tells me I'm about to go into get into another fight with the Fatui.
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We mustn't act rashly.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo-Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position to stop them.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti are now on the verge of conflict.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millilith must rein in the actions of the Fatui. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the Qixing for you. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off guard.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Yeah, we cannot just stand by and watch.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Or will you use your sword to turn the balance? Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently squaring off with the authorities at the gates.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. I hope that Master Hu has been able to keep things under control for the moment. Consider your next course of action carefully, Traveler. If you're trying to prevent an explosion, it may be wisest to look for the fuse first.
True.
Having connections with the Fatui seems to be quite the double-edged sword. So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse?
Child.
Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely him. He must be waiting for the moment when no one is watching to do something really bad. But where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like this?
Oh, I just remembered. I forgot. I need to make it to where the text changed. I don't know what it is. I have it on labels where it changes, but for some reason it won't do it unless I have it open. I just need to open this up real quick. There we go. Now it's fixed. Okay, let's see here. Is that? Okay, the only there was only one place he would go. Yep. I'm wondering, do we fight Child? Because and take him on. I know a Child helped us out in the past with like getting the stuff for the rite of passage, but to be honest, I never really trusted it. I never fully trusted him to begin with because he was a member of the Fatui. So far, the Fatui, they haven't been really trustworthy all the way, have they? This time, Child and I had a little chit chat. See here. Okay, so I need to go all the way over here. Ooh, I like the way this house looks. Definitely is golden. Hell, once I start doing stuff with the Unreal Engine, I can do something similar to this. The Golden Shadow. Your pursuit of truth begins. Very hard political storm has slowly brewing in Leeway Harbor. It is time to peer beyond the glittering gold and see what lurks in the shadows. Need to give. He said the. Oh, wrong one. I needed. So give her the previous weapon that Mona used before I forged the new one for Mona. Best I give her a weapon. Yep. I think this will do. And if not, I can always modify. So let's head on in.
Wow! This is the Golden House? It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancier on the inside? And so full of Mora. This is where all of Teyvat's Mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few Mora go missing.
If it were that easy, this place would have been empty long ago, and I'm gonna have to go with touch a single Mora and we're done for. Because, to be honest, it's very tempting to me also to make it to take a little bit of Mora, because I am a demon. I'm more of a light-sided demon, but that doesn't mean I'm all goody two-shoes. I wouldn't, if I could, I wouldn't mind taking some of that Mora. I mean, look how much there is. I mean, they won't notice a few bags missing, would they? No? No, they wouldn't, because, I mean, look at all that Mora.
Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky, tricky. Good thing Paimon's got you here. But even if we can't take any, we can still have a closer look, right? Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a dream come true.
We better check on the Exuvia first. Yeah, definitely. But something. But I'm gonna go with something definitely feels amiss here.
Oh, right. Back to business. It's quiet. Too quiet. Surely someone's gotta be guarding something as important as the Exuvia. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Paimon smells trouble. Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is all right.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way.
Yeah. See, we never really see. You never can trust it. You can't trust child.
Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly find this secret location, don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be wasted effort? Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires.
Yeah, me neither. I wasn't expecting for a boss fight this quick. Yeah, well, yeah, not even. I won't allow you to get near the Exuvia. Not if I have anything to say about it. Yeah, I'm gonna go not if I have anything to say about it.
I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so delighted to be sharing with you. The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she? When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the consequences of her actions. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a Harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along, to feel the thrill of battle. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight anyway, because if you ask me, without that, what else is there?
I can never defeat you. You're delusional. I would agree, because he must taking something to make him think he's more powerful than I am.
Fighting talk, I love it. Now let's see you live up to it.
Oh, it's on.
This
It's on like
chance is
Donkey
hard to come
Kong.
by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
You will pay for that.
Leave my space! Let me scry.
Celestial Voyager!
Oh, crap.
So quick to flee. Run all you like. Wind blade. Celestial Voyager.
Surrender and be gentle.
Cowering already?
Shadows of fate! Decided by destiny!
A clear shot. Careful now. You're wide open. How are you becoming?
Retribution!
You've made some progress. Not bad. You've got a trick. Haha, good. No wonder
What?
Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace
He
yourself.
heals?
This is
That
about
ain't
to get
fair.
tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
He's electro type.
Got you. No use hiding back there.
Break!
Gotcha. I'll crush you. Disappear. You've got some skills.
Break!
Wind blade.
into destiny.
No use hiding back there.
Let me scribe.
Crush you!
Leave my space. Shadows of fate.
Gotcha.
My reckoning has come.
And down he goes.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing it to get close to the Exuvia.
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected. Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now. Huh? I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Ah, crap. This is not gonna go well.
Not bad. But this is going to cost you! Yeah! You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now. Don't make me take it from you.
We didn't take it.
There it is.
Where did I go wrong?
You're in for a little shock.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna win this.
Going out is tiring.
Well, that sucked. Before I do, I didn't even try to attempt to do that again. I'm gonna go heal. And I need to get a whole bunch of health items, that's for sure. Because that was, because I was not expecting Child to do that.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister. La da 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 da.
I need to. I might as well work on, because I remember she's a healer. Might as well get her heal. Yeah, I'm wondering that too. How does a child have two elements? Okay, before I do anything, I'm going to get the supplies from not only Leeway Harbor, but I'm also going to go back over to Mondstadt to get the health items. Oh. Okay, so no recipes from here. Yeah, it's best you. Yeah, even though you will, you would like to tell me, Fire Dragon, it's best not to tell me if it means it would like be a spoiler for the story, because when it comes to stories, I like, and the ones I haven't done, I like to have like minimum of spoilers as possible when it comes to it. That's just how I am. Unless it was something that could help me, like in a battle that I'm currently fighting, then go ahead and then you can tell me. But since I can tell the child like uses like two different attacks, element wise, it's best tell me so I can work on doing it. I need a whole bunch of sugar, so let me see. Okay, so process. See, can I see if I can process any sugar to make some mint jelly? Because I can tell I'm gonna need a lot of health items. Because you saw how Child took me out real easily, and having health items. But I was not expecting Child to transform like he did. It's too bad I can't have. I don't know if I can have anybody do a co-op with me when it comes to this fight. When it comes to the story modes. I think it's where I have to fight him on my own, like I did with the Ascension quest. So while I'm waiting on the those to process, let me see. I think there another place like with food that I could get. Because I remember there was a restaurant. Yeah, I think it was somewhere here. Yeah, yeah, I know you can't after the story, but I mean like right now for the story.
Did I see that yesterday as well?
Yeah, and getting all these items will help. Oh. Though it probably wouldn't be real hard if I had like Eula, Shogun, and Shinha, but I couldn't get them because. Let's see, what do they have in the shop right now, character-wise? Lisa and Bennett. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna be saving. I wonder, I wonder if I see. I should probably check and see how much I have. Maybe I can forge a new weapon. Yep, I can. I can forge. So I'm gonna go over to the blacksmith and forge another one like I did with Mona's, the weapon that she's using, and use it to refine it. Though then again, maybe I should probably, yeah, I'm gonna use it to refine Mona's to make it even more powerful. Just need to remember what the blacksmith is. Over. I'm right in the area. Just need to go down here because I know I can forge another one. Because if my memory serves, I got a book, another one of the books that I can use to forge. There's no character bonus here, so let me see. Maybe if I go over to the blacksmith and in Mondstadt, I think there's like, I think Barbara like would give me a bonus, I think. Because I remember one of them having a having a bonus. This one, there was I had a character bonus for forging. No, it was D-Luke that. And another book is being forged. And it's going to be used to refine Monas. Okay, complete. There, now it's even more powerful. And with that, I'm gonna check and see how I'm gonna check on the processing.
Today's recommendation.
Haven't you heard?
See, what do I need to ascend D-Luke? I need one more of the Everflame seeds, and I get fragments. I need another one of these fragments in order to do it. And I just need about 15, need about 10 more of these. Let me see. I remember there was, yeah, this. Let's see. Ham. Okay, so. Okay, I got a lot, so let me take a look at my inventory on food. Let's see what I got. I got 18. I got a lot of 10 of those. I got 3 of these. 2 purple. Okay, got a crit. Oh, I got 2 physical, crit, defense. Pretty well stacked. Perhaps now I can. Not to mention, I just refined.
Faith is
Oh wait, let me see. Oh wait, I forgot to level up Mona's weapon. Oh wait, I can't. I need it in order to do it. I have to ascend it.
for it cannot be changed, nor can it be reversed. It can only but be accepted.
I'll have to work with what I got. I just hope I don't have to go through all those phases again, because if I do, that's gonna be a big pain. Just stretch here.
Wow! This is the golden
Oh, you gotta be
house?
kidding me. I got to go through all this again?
It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancier on the inside? And so full of Mora. This is where all of Tibet's Mora is minted, right? Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky, tricky. Good thing Paimon's got you here. But even if we can't take any, we can still have a closer look, right? Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a dream come true. Oh, right. Back to business. It's quiet. Too quiet. Surely someone's gotta be guarding something as important as the Exuvia. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Paimon smells trouble. Quick! We have to go make sure...
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Where should I start? Well, I've never been one to beat around the bush, you know. But who could have possibly guessed that the god of Geo would mysteriously perish the very moment I arrived in Liyue, and that the Exuvia would subsequently be hidden away? If it weren't for that lovely little rite of parting ceremony you put together, it would have taken me a whole lot longer to get the information I needed. Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. Either way, we now... the battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could...
I'm gonna speed this up because we
when
already gone through
Signora
this.
offended, instead of confronting you direct when she faces a worthy... But as for me...
We won't let what happened in Mon...
Oh, so you intend to... Besides, you could never defeat me. Fighting talk, I love it! This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
Leave my space! Shadows of fate!
How unbecoming. Celestial Voyager! Windblade! Passable effort. Cowering already? Try this. Poor time. That time for retribution! Passable and not bad, not bad. Poor time. A fine opportunity. Clear shot. Not bad, not bad. Passable effort. Run all you like. How unbecoming. Poor timing. Celestial Voyager! Time for retribution! Cowering already? You've made some progress. So quick to flee.
Written in the stars.
Try this.
Leave my space.
Not bad, not bad, not bad. You've got a trick. Haha, good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger. Got you. No use hiding back there. Right. All you do is run. I'll crush you. My flame has been extinguished.
Okay, let's see here. Revive, revive. Ah.
Windblade! Gotcha. Raging tide! Windblade, break! Something else catch your eye? Got you. All you do is run. No use hiding back there. Raging tide! You've got some skills. Verdict is... I'll crush you. You've got some skills. Break! All you do is run. Burn! Gotcha. You've got some skills. Gotcha. No use hiding back there. Break! My turn.
You decided my destiny.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
This is going to cost you!
Yeah, I'm gonna make him eat his words. There's no way I'm letting him defeat. He may have defeated me the first time, but this time I'm ready.
You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over. Now! Don't make me take it from you.
We didn't take it!
Let's spark things up a little. Hup, he.
With the wind!
Die here.
You're in for a little shock.
Delve into destiny. Leave my space. Written in the stars.
Die here.
You will pay for that. Time for retribution!
Die here.
Okay, I'll have to... Damn, I can't heal.
Retribution!
Die here.
So you went.
All right, defeat a child.
Look! Child's back to normal again!
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you! We didn't
Yep.
take it!
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be?
Let's see, because I'm collecting powers of the 7 elements, because I'm gradually restoring my former power.
You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend, even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
True.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
Rex Lapis still lives.
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts. As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept away in the process. The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. I seldom willingly involve myself with the weak. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
A god?
That doesn't sound good.
Overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission! Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
I saw your...
Indeed.
with my own eyes.
The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be no obstacle. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing.
Ah, crap. This isn't gonna go well.
Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on? Paimon's exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go. Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Liyue yet, has it?
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Chising. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out here.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? Now that's scary. So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is... not necessarily.
What? But
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chi Sing did once research the matter of the Guizhong ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong ballista with one's own hands is here. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now.
Yep.
The Fatui! They're attacking the Guizhong ballista!
Okay, apparently I'm gonna still be fighting. I thought it'd be all.
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
I need to finish this up quickly because it's at the time.
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one
Just
see
know
what you are
that
made of
the more
then.
time I spend
What
on this,
strength remains
one
within you.
of my streams is gonna have to be a little bit
One
shorter
wishes to witness.
because of it.
It isn't time for a break yet.
Looks like I went too far.
Slacking off.
Time for retribution.
This should be fun. It isn't time for a break yet.
With the wind.
No slacking off.
Wind blade.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar. Be careful not to get hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Let me scrub!
Surrender and be gentle.
It isn't time for a break yet.
The ancient god's attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy! That light from your body, it's like the time in Julian Cars! Wow, it's Madame Ping's shockwave! This granny's really strong!
Just set. My work. Finished. My duty at an end.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War!
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Where did I go wrong?
Windblade!
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Look at me. Just...
Try not to enjoy this too much. Come a little closer.
Decided by destiny. Delve into destiny.
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
This isn't good. That all you got?
Listen, you. Here to play with me.
What is this? With the wind! Windblade!
I guess this isn't good.
Look at me. Fate is upon you.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber. What is
Not the Jade
meaning of
Chamber.
this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Oh man, there goes the Jade Chamber.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebearers, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
We're all on the same side here.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
when there's discord between guardians there and those who were meant to be defend, harmony becomes it becomes very difficult to restore.
Right. That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
This is what I learned from the City of Freedom. Yeah, true.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millilith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be. Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millilith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. Everyone was there. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. It must be hard being an Adeptus. Aww.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
They listen to what the people have said, or they are trying to understand things from their perspective. I'm gonna go with that.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, Conqueror of Demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough. Away we shall, and return whence we came.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well, huh?
Dem and I were quite reasonable in the end, yep.
Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting one thing. Child wanted to unleash the god so he could lure Rex Lapis out. But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own, so Rex Lapis never showed up. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death, too? Hyman doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adeptiless Rite of Parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
Okay, that we will have to save that for next time, because I am way over my limit on how long I should have been streaming for. But that's because the game dragged me into another battle that I couldn't get out of, because I knew if I try to exit it, it would no doubt would have made me have to restart from fighting Child, and I can tell you right now I didn't want to go through that again. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna exit the game and take us back over to the chat, and I'm gonna look for somebody for us to raid. But first I will do this. And I am going to exit and find something for us to rate, since this is gone over way longer than I usually do, because I am on a data limit. So unfortunately, next week one of my streams is going to have to be a little bit more shorter than usual because of this. But I'm not too upset, because those cutscenes were epic. So I'm gonna accept this, and I'm gonna see who is on, and we'll rate them. Let me see here real quick. I'm not gonna take too long to decide, because what time is. Okay, let me see here. We're gonna raid Barry the Bugbear. That's who we're gonna raid. We're gonna raid him. Yep. Though unfortunately one of my streams, I'm gonna have to schedule it to be shorter. Most likely it's gonna be the Scarlet Nexus stream next Saturday. It will be gonna be 2.5 hours instead of 3 on Saturday. So that's how it's gonna be. But it was worth it, because we got to see some epic cutscenes, and I got to kick Child's ass. So let me just get the raid message up. Currently, Barry the Bugbear, he is playing Elden Ring. So read him. There's the raid message. And this is gonna be it for me for this week. So let me just start the raid. There we go. This is it for me this week. I'll be back Friday with Fallout New Vegas. In the meantime, I'm gonna say goodnight, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it is in your time zone. Everyone have a good night, and I will see everybody later.